high pressure system has taken over much of the western United States, leaving most of January pretty dry in terms of snowfall. After adventuring around Jackson Hole last weekend, we made the trip up north again to the small town of Ketchum, Idaho to experience Sun Valley.
Morning squad, welcome back to another episode of season 3 here from Burley, Idaho. I am currently en route to Sun Valley, and I made it about halfway last night, maybe even a little bit more, and then I decided to call it a night here at a local truck stop. So I actually really enjoy truck stops because they have bathrooms, they have coffee in the morning, they have everything you really need, and I just think it's a nice easy place to stay on the road. I slept a little longer than I had liked, 6 o'clock on the dot actually, so we should probably be able to get to Sun Valley around 8 o'clock. Should be a nice beautiful weekend of skiing.
Out here to the Warm Springs lot, which is, there's really two main lots at Sun Valley. I don't know, is the other one called River Run or something? But there's really two lots on either side of the mountain, and I came to the farther one. Last time I was here, conditions weren't so great, and it was more like, I think it might have been in March, so it seems like there's a good amount of snow up here, and it does look like it should be a bluebird day, which can never really complain about that. But first thing I have to deal with is the bed and this whole mess here. This is typically what happens when I wake up early for a drive. I just leave the bed down and just throw everything on the bed and then deal with it once we get to the mountain. So I didn't show you guys the breakfast in the last video, and some people were saying that it wasn't even a true Lucas video because I didn't show you guys my breakfast. And I didn't know you guys liked the breakfast that much, but this is this morning's breakfast. I changed it up slightly by adding in 2 turkey sausage patties rather than more bacon, so I just kind of swapped around. But we got some bacon, we got some sausage, we got some hash browns, and then lastly we got the cheesy scrambled eggs. So it should be a great start to the morning. And lastly, another common question was, what hot sauce am I using? Which I thought was funny. And this is the hot sauce. It's good. I like it a lot. But it is very spicy. So you got to be kind of... and I like spicy stuff, but you got to be a little tasteful with it. But Melinda's ghost pepper wing sauce is really good. It's gonna be a bluebird day. I'm gonna actually not use these really cool blue ones that I used last time in Jackson. And I'm gonna try these ones out. I don't really know, it kind of looks like a pink yellow sort of lens. And then the cool part about these zipline goggles, which is not really any new technology, but they're just magnets, so I can simply just pull them out, and then I have the frame, and I can just take the new set and they just clip right in, and there goes your lens change. Sometimes the problem with like extreme chrome lenses like that is, even though it might be a bluebird day, if there's a lot of shadows on the mountain or like you're in the trees or something, it can be low light in there and it can actually be tough to see. So sometimes it's nice to have like an in-between, not quite like a low light lens, but also not like a super mirror lens. So this might be that, I don't really know. So we're either gonna have great visibility or we're gonna be blind today. We will find out.
I
It is absolutely gorgeous. Look at those mountains down there. Last time I was here, there was some sort of weather system, I remember, where it was just foggy or low cloud and I couldn't see. I'm on a chairlift that actually goes like across the mountain, kind of a little bit different, but these lenses that I have on are definitely sort of like in between, because I could definitely use a little darker pair right now in the sun's in my eyes, but when it's shaded, they do really well. So I think this is definitely an intermediate pair. But anyways, man, this is beautiful. No, this looks pretty sketch. Got some moguls. I've done 2 runs so far, I think over like in the Mayday Bowl area, I think is what it's called, and it's actually a lot better than I had anticipated. The conditions changed drastically throughout the run, which always makes it for some tricky skiing, but it almost seems like a little dust on crust sort of action, where there's some spots where it seems like it's pretty untracked still with just a very light layer of snow, but a very crunchy base layer underneath mixed in with some moguls. So definitely just one of those unpredictable sort of runs, unpredictable ski conditions, but it's all good. So the biggest thing is just these views. I mean, the views are just absolutely unbelievable. And yeah, this is why they call it Sun Valley. So first 2 runs, I'm already feeling it in my legs, but really good. Oh, I remember this. This is really scratchy. At least it was last time. So the backside is closed. It's like spring skiing. I don't know where I'm going anymore. We gotta go somewhere in there. It should open up to a pretty nicely spaced tree area. I guess we're gonna hike a little bit. Beautiful day for it. Looks kind of spooky down there. Here we go.
Found it. The glades. So you just gotta keep pushing. Maybe somewhere in here. Let's give it a whirl. Oh yeah, see the snow is so much better in here. So much nicer. Very Mowgli though. Pretty sweet. Just gonna kind of cruise through here. And look at these glades. They're almost perfectly spaced for riding. That sketchy mogul. Should get even better at the bottom. Burner. Keep it together. Whoa, almost lost it. Oh. Nice. Well worth that. And it drops you right at the left. I think I tripped on something. Oh. Okay. We are all good. Oh yeah, there's a big down tree. Hope you guys can see it. He got me. Stop moving. Watch your video. Oh, do you really? Oh, thanks, man. Well, even if the resort in the map says there's no hike to terrain, I have found the lone piece of hiking terrain. I think on the mountain, very, very short. I wouldn't even really consider it like a true hike, but we're gonna do it and bring us to the very top part of all of Sun Valley. So it's short, but it's gonna be a great way to sort of close out the day, get to the top, and just admire the view. So we're going up to Bald Mountain, and I feel like every resort has a baldy, something bald mountain. And so that's where we're going. Made it up to the top, and just look at this view. I'm doing a full 360 for you guys because it is just unbelievable. Like literally every single direction. Look at this. Absolutely incredible. Like I said, that is by far the most beautiful day of skiing I have had all season. So while the skiing is what it is, I still think we skied a lot. We did a bunch of different runs, and the views were just incredible. But the day isn't over, and part of this whole sort of just like, you know, lifestyle, I guess, or just experience of being able to travel and ski is also enjoying the places around us. So there's a really cool place about, I think, like an hour away that I went to last year, but it was just kind of like conditions weren't as clear as they are here. So anyways, I'm kind of on the hunt for a hot spring and just to enjoy the scenery. So we're going to a small place, I think one of the coldest places in America, called Stanley, Idaho. Look at just how beautiful this is. Do you like any help?
Yeah, I think maybe if you just want to snap my picture.
Yeah, that's a precarious position with your tripod.
Yeah, I'll go hop in. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Do you do like vlogging?
Yeah.
Or YouTube?
Yeah, I have a YouTube channel.
Mind if I do one, just holding this?
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
And I'll hold this screen.
Yeah.
And
I'm going to get a little different angle.
yeah.
It's my name, Lucas Catania.
Okay.
I made it out to this spring that I tried to get to last year I was here, but unfortunately I didn't have my bathing suit, I didn't have a towel, and I really just didn't know this was here. So you like its own little tub right there. It's just big enough for maybe like 1 or 2 people, so I was helping Sarah out, and I'm gonna hop in for a little bit. This is why I do it right here. This is why I do it. Like I said, the skiing is amazing and everything else here we do, but to also experience stuff like this, where we're literally in a hot spring in Stanley, Idaho, just to end the day is amazing. So it looks like the water is like running out of there and it's coming right into this little port, filling up this tub. So just all around, look at this evening. Absolutely incredible. Look at that sunset. Gorgeous.
Just to give you guys an idea of where I'm gonna park tonight. It looks like there's some people parking on the side of the road here, and so I'm probably just gonna try to stealth here. Just a kind of like an industrial-ish area. I think that's a gym right there. There's a gas station, and there's like a storage center right there. So this is where I'm gonna try to hunker down for the night. So I know what you guys are gonna say. You're gonna be like, Lucas, you're so one-dimensional. Like, all you have is the breakfast game. Like, it's cool, but that's all you have. No lunch, no dinner, no nothing. It's only the breakfast game. But I mean, I gotta break it to you guys. I don't know if there's many people doing it better than we are. Check out our dinner. Camera's falling. Asparagus, half a pound of ground bison on top of some rice. It's a nice hearty meal to recover after an amazing day. For those who donated to the yogurt fund on the live streams this past week, I want you to know that your money went directly towards some Chobani flips. I have red velvet cupcake, and then I also have salted caramel crunch. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was by far one of my most favorite beautiful days I've ever had. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing to the channel. I'll see all you guys in the next episode. Take it easy, fam. Peace out.